Journey to His Heart, Section 4, Face to Face. Before moving any further, she looked straight into his eyes. Complete love for her shone in his face. Gently yet strongly, he spoke. You carry a backpack, a heavy burden. You can choose to give it to me. If you are willing to let it go, I will free you from it. I will love you whether you choose to give it to me or not. But it does keep you from the freedom that I have for you. Surprised, she exclaimed, "Oh, I forgot I was wearing it." He responded, "Yes, it has grown comfortable. It is full of things you hide, things you wrestle with, your longings." Do I want my burdens revealed, she thought to herself. Contemplating everything she carried on her shoulders, she sat in this moment for a very long time. Facing him would mean facing herself. Those parts deep inside of her that she didn't like. She wore them on her back so that she didn't have to see them. Thinking about her hidden burdens created a desire to escape. Something told her that he already knew what was in the backpack. She continued her thought process. Here I am, faced with the choice to stay here in this place with God, totally loved, accepted, forgiven, while still trying to hide and carry my burdens all alone. Or I could take off the backpack and unpack all the things I carry around that keep me from feeling free and light, and release each burden that keep me from being my best self. As she wrestled with this decision, she peered deep into his eyes. Complete love for her shined through. Love is his essence. God is love, and because of this great love, she whispered, I can trust, I can give, I can face those parts of me that run so deep. Sliding the backpack off one shoulder, badges were revealed that were sewn onto the sides. These badges had words emblazoned on them in bold letters. She faced the labels she wrestled with and immediately knew what was written on them. The words on the badges were things that she fought not to hear. Unknown, unsuccessful, failure. The feeling of being overlooked, the past rejection, the hurts hit her. If she allowed it to, those words could overwhelm her, taking hold of hurt. She reminded herself of the names God calls her. Yet the words of rejection sting, remembering a moment from her first writing agent meeting. You sound adorable, but nobody knows your name. No one will publish you. The written statement she received from another, your manuscript is not needed at this time. This burns in her eyes. It's not enough in the echo of her mind. Whatever she does, writes, gives, invests, her tendency is to think, I could have done more, given more, loved more, spent more time, written more, invested more, worked harder. The achiever in her wonders, have I accomplished enough in all the areas of my life? Have I done enough for God? Will I ever get there? But where is there? She battles these thoughts. She battles the achiever inside of her. The worldly accomplishment and the earthly accolades will never be enough. She knows achievement will not satisfy her. She knows it's not her identity, yet still she carries this title of achiever on her backpack. If she gives in to the temptation to look at herself, she will never be enough. Yet, if she looks to Jesus, he is enough and he covers all the imperfections. As she placed the backpack in front of him, he touched each label with his hand and covered it. The words started changing. Achiever became beloved to the heart of God. Unknown became my special treasure. Not enough became conqueror through Jesus. Self-reflection here is, what labels do I wear? In this word, label, does it motivate me and bring me closer to his heart? As I think about any negative or self-defeating labels I call myself, what words or phrases can I replace them with? With what he calls me? Can I accept what God says about me? On a side note, being achiever is not a bad thing. Having hopes and dreams and goals and working towards them is an excellent driver when it's based in the foundation of truth that we already are enough, just as we are to God. He gives us specific gifts and talents and abilities and longings for us to use them for His glory and for the good of those around us. Yet there are seasons when we strive for the big, and we have to learn to be content with the small. Many times we can look back on those small seasons or moments when we did not feel successful and see how God was using that to achieve big things that we couldn't see. The next section, she will unpack the backpack.